Set up the foundation for how your library assigns rules for borrower types with the associated items in your library, under Types and Codes, Rules, Rules Profiles. The rules set up here affect your borrowers with blocks and fines when the boundaries are pushed. After establishing these parameters here, use Rules Link Manager to connect the profiles to specific borrower types and holdings codes. The most important part of the Rules Profiles setup is the profile name. You can make it easy to understand what the profile encompasses just by looking at it. Using names like Profile 1, 2, or 3 does not tell you what the profile involves. You may want to include the rules makeup in the name, which makes it as descriptive as possible, such as 2 items, 7-day, no renewal, which means checkout limit is 2 for a checkout period of 7 days with no renewal limit. Here are some areas to be mindful of when you complete these fields on the Rules Profiles form. Due date intervals in. Select the time frame, days, hours, minutes, you want to use to calculate checkout periods, renewal periods, and overdues. It is important to note that once you select an interval, the intervals for various fields change accordingly. Checkout limit. Enter the maximum number of items a borrower can check out for any one holdings code. Cumulative checkout limit. Select this checkbox if you want to set a distinct number for the checkout limit for a certain holdings code linked to the profile you create. Checkout period. This setting correlates to the open days you have set up on your weekly calendar. Renewal limit. Enter a number between 0, no limit, up to the maximum renewals allowed. This is not a limit on the number of items a borrower can renew, but a limit set for the type of item. Overdue fines calculated by. This drop-down selection allows you to determine the unit of time to calculate fines. The Place Holds In setting applies to LS2 pack, LS2 staff, and client circulation. Once you set up a profile, you can copy the profile by clicking the copy icon. Add the name for the new profile and adjust any settings. Use the horizontal scroll bar to view all of the settings for each profile, and, if applicable, the vertical scroll bar to view all of the profile settings for a particular column. The filter option allows you to narrow down the profile attributes if you want to view a particular setting. Click Refresh to remove your filters and return to the list of Rules Profiles.